Hi there, my name's Richard McMunn, that's me on the right hand side of the screen there. And I wanted to send you this video to tell you about a number of one-day intensive firefighter training courses that we've been running down in Kent that are teaching people how to successfully pass the firefighter selection process. A little bit about myself before I get onto the course. I spent 17 years in Kent Fire and Rescue Service. I served as an officer, I was a station commander at many different fire stations, and I ended up being a district manager for the east side of Kent. Now I have got a lot of experience in firefighter recruitment. I ran 4 firefighter recruit training courses, and I also sat on interview panels for people like you who want to join the job, and I also marked application forms. Therefore I've got a lot of experience in helping people like you to become firefighters. Now the course itself is a one-day intensive course. It concentrates solely on helping you to pass the firefighter selection process. We have a training facility located in Kent at Churchill Square, which is there. This is a number of people who've been on the course in the past, and above there is a place called Liberty Square, which is just a few hundred yards from the training facility, where you can go during the lunchtime break, sit with all the other students on the course and share your experiences and learn from other people, and that's a very important part of the learning process. So some important information about the course. The course itself is just one day. It's very intensive, even though it is relaxed, so anybody who comes on the course, you don't need any prior qualifications, but it's intensive on the amount of information that we provide you with. I'll guarantee you'll find it a real thorough course, and you'll come away understanding exactly how to pass the firefighter selection process. The course itself has been created by myself. As I said, a former serving fire officer with 17 years experience. Before that I spent 4 years in the Royal Navy, so I've got a lot of experience of understanding how to pass selection processes for the public sector. The course itself covers every aspect of the selection process. You'll go through the application form, we'll provide you with sample responses, you'll look at written tests, also the work related physical tests and the interview. So I mentioned there about sample responses. Those sample responses are ones that I've created to help you understand how you need to complete the application form. A lot of people come and see me and say, Richard, I've applied twice to become a firefighter and I can't get through the application form stage. I help them to understand how they'll be assessed and also to obtain the right personal qualities and attributes to help them to get through the first SIFT process. You'll also get to try a number of sample written tests, such as working with numbers, situational awareness and understanding information. So you'll get to try out some sample tests, which is really helpful for you preparing for the process. We'll provide you with loads of insider tips on how you'll be assessed. We'll talk about the scoring criteria, the different areas that really matter during the selection process. Because I get a lot of people who say, I concentrated 75% on my fitness and then I concentrated on the role about 25%, and I say to them, you really need to turn that around. Yes, fitness is very important as a firefighter, but the personal qualities and attributes, I would say, account for about 75% of the selection process, so you need to really work on them. And we'll provide you with sample interview questions. You'll get told lots of interview questions. That's to help you understand the different types that you could get asked during the selection process, but more importantly, how you can match them. And you'll have a thorough understanding of the interview. So when you do get to that stage, and many people do after coming on the course, you'll know how to respond to the interview questions. It's one-to-one tuition. We don't cram the course full of people. There's just 14, maximum of 14 students, and that ensures effective coaching. You won't come on the course and see 30, 40 or 50 people there. There'll just be a maximum of 14, which makes sure that you get the full attention that you need. Okay, some top tips before you book your place on the course. You've got to make sure when you go through the selection process that you match the PQAs. The PQAs are the personal qualities and attributes that are relevant to the role. If you don't match these, you will not pass the selection process. So we'll teach you what the PQAs are and how you can match them. There, I've put during the application form and interview, use keywords and phrases, and these are keywords and phrases from the PQAs. We will teach you how to do that, how to dissect the PQAs and then provide the assessor and the interviewer with these all important keywords and phrases. I also recommend that you concentrate on the PQA of respect for race and diversity. That is assessed heavily during the selection process. Yes, you need to concentrate on all the different areas, but that one is assessed heavily during the selection process, and we will teach you how to really focus on that all important personal quality and attribute. Okay, so if you want to find out more about the course, either click the link at the bottom of the page, or simply type in your browser www.firefightercourse.co.uk. Remember that these courses fill fast. Already the next one only has about 4 or 5 places left on it, so I'd recommend that you get yourself booked on straight away. Don't forget, I've got 17 years experience in the fire service assessing people like you, and it is my sole aim to help people like yourself to successfully pass the selection process. Thank you very much for listening.